Hello my lovelies, it's Trina. Welcome back to my channel. I talk about bags and more frags on this video, so if you like smelly stuff and you like handbags, stick around. And today's video I'm just going to update you on a new handbag purchase and a few other goodies related to bags and stuff that I've been up to. And I'm hoping to distract you from, if you're like me anyway, the reality that's what's going on in the world right now. I've just been watching YouTube non-stop this Saturday. It's nuts, very disconcerting to say the least. I have some projects I'm excited to share with you. First is my bag from Chloe, and I've talked about this many times on my channel. It's a must-have camera bag. I've been tempted a few times to invest in a YSL camera bag because everybody raves about those and they're still worth the money, but I don't think I can beat this one. I mean, it's very plain. I like the understated nature of it. Fantastic quality. It is vintage. But I never really liked the tassel on it. But as you can see, if you knew the bag from before, I better zoom in a way that you can see this. Focus, focus. I have dyed the tassel, and I'll give you some close-up shots now of me doing that. And the reason I dyed it is because the color was not the same as the stripe on the bottom of the bag, and I was debating whether I should just cut it off or dye it, and I figured it would be good to dye it first to see if I liked it, and if I did I would keep it, and if not I would cut it off. And I do like it, and I think I will keep it for now, but I must note that it's not well located on the bag. It's right at the end of the strap pull, and it doesn't fall well on the strap, if that makes sense. So there's that, but it also has, you know, the nice feature of being attached to the zipper pull is that it's easier to open. You don't have to actually rumble around or fumble around to get the zipper pull. You can just grab the tassel. So there's that, and it's not too easy to open either. So yeah, for now I'm pretty happy with that. So that is point number one for today's video. Point number two for today is an update on my old bag from Rebecca Minkoff. I've been thinking about selling this for a while, but I just upgraded the versatility a bit, so I'm using it a lot more. In fact, it's got all my stuff in it today. And what I did was basically add this chain detail on it. It's doubled up. It's something that I got earlier and I showed you in another video, but I'll link it below anyway. I have one in gold too. And it looks pretty funky, I think. It doesn't, it's definitely different from the other chain, but it looks good, and it's the perfect length now, so bonus. And now I'm gonna end up doing it for a lot of my other bag straps too, including the new bag I'm gonna show you now. Okay, so I have actually unboxed this already, but I got a very nice letter here from the person who sold it to me. So this is a secondhand item. Very wafu packaging, and I put it back in its dust bag. So let me just take this off. I'm gonna be able to reuse this. It's actually a nice quality washi material, so that's great. It's not garbage at all. And then it came in this old Coach bag. This is a vintage item, I believe. I can't believe it's already vintage. And I got this because I'd been looking at this item in other models and colors over the years since it came out. It's a poppy bag, and I always wanted one, and I have found it. So this is it. It's from the, as I said, the Poppy collection. Comes with some tags here. Let me get rid of that. And I love this because it has a sort of a retro motorbike type of feeling to it. It's pleated, but it's a very unique sort of pleating with two themes going on, the crisscross and the vertical stripe. So I absolutely love this. I think it's the perfect size, actually. It's a lot smaller than the Rebecca Minkoff bag, of course, but because it's not a structured bag like this one is, it probably holds, and I haven't even tried it yet. I can't know for sure until I do it, but I'm pretty sure it holds a lot more. First of all, I can get, it's got no back pocket, which is a negative, but the front part here has enough space to house my phone, which I'll slip in right now. Perfect. It's actually really perfect. Yeah, and then it has two straps that are both detachable, and it has a detachable ring here, you know, with that clasp. This is just perfect design because then, you know, this comes off like this, and I can carry it as a very 90s fashion under the shoulder Prada style bag, right? And then I could take this off too, because I believe that these twist, I think that maybe it doesn't come off. I don't know. Does it come off? Yes, it does. Oh no, it doesn't. I apologize. I was wrong. Okay, so this actually doesn't come off. It's glued together. But that's okay, because I was thinking that I would never actually take this off. I'd always keep it hanging on the side as an option to carry, just grab and go. And you could hang your straps from as high as here if you wanted the band to look like a Valentino, you know, with that big thick strap showing, which is not a look that I'd like. I would probably hang the strap on the lowest ones right here. So I have all these different strap options. As you know, I love guitar straps. I love longer, thin leather straps. This strap, of course, is perfectly matched. This leather is not patent, but it does have a sheen to it. So it's not gonna match any other like matte straps that I currently have, but you know, who cares? Black is black, it'll be fine. And of course I could also add this chain element from the other bag to here to make the strap longer to match my large body needs. So what do you have on the inside here? It has the strap pulls, and it's got some padding in here. It has one section, there's a care card, just a loose pocket, and then also a zipper pocket for any valuables. It's perfect. It's the perfect size, really. And do I need this bag personally? No, I mean, not really. I have plenty of other bags. Let me show you two that kind of match this, in addition to the Rebecca Minkoff bag that I have. Yes, okay, where was I? So two very similar bags I have to this new one are the Prada bag. In fact, it's pretty much the same shape and size, you can see here, right? This one is actually, I think, a little bit more voluminous and much more actually, they're both casual. This is what I mean by I didn't really need another one, but I have it and I'm happy for it. And the other one I have, which is similar, not in function, but in style, is this thing that I painted. Now, this is a much bigger bag. I would use it for different purposes, but it's black, it's quilted, it's glossy, and it has that silver detail, very sort of edgy. And I think that this old vintage Coach bag, poppy Coach bag, is also rather edgy. I love it. I think I'm going to be using this one a lot. So when it first came out, I think the one that I remember really lusting over was not this particular shape, but the same sort of quilting, and it was patent. There was a patent red one and there was a patent black one. Actually, it came out in a few colors. There was pink, a bright blue, black patent, red patent, a lot of patent, and it's very liquid patent. Like, not, this is a glossy leather, but it's certainly not patent. It's very soft, and there's no massive coating. It's more like a resin finish to this, right? But patent, if you know patent, you know patent. It's a thick, like resinous feel to it, and I really enjoyed that patent look, but I knew it would look dated very fast, so I never bought it. And of course, they also came in these other softer leather styles, but I didn't see as many of them. There was the patent look that that I was really looking at. Anyway, that was already, it must have been 20 years ago this bag came out. You know, as you get older, time, like whether it's, you know, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, was it 30 years ago? I can't remember. I just know it was a while ago. This is what happens. But it was a while ago, yeah. And I remember recently searching for this bag, and the word vintage came up with it. So it must be around 20 years old. Let me know if you know what model this is and where it came from. Comment below. Yoroshiku. So that is it for my new bag and my little bag accoutrement changes. And if you'll notice, there's some red lighting going on. I've done some shopping for my room. Can you see this neon sign back there? So can you see that? It says blessed, and yeah, I think it looks cool. Okay, so this is a better updated view of what's going on in my apartment. I have added some more fun details to make it more attractive for me to be in, because I'm at home a lot, you know? We all are. I've also added some plants, sort of. Let me show you. IKEA fixtures. So there's this thing I've been getting into recently, I guess during the pandemic, you know, when people are getting involved in like artistic and maybe spiritual themes caused by this. I've sort of fallen down this road of becoming interested in the tarot, and I bought myself another. I have a few decks now. I'm trying to learn about them. I'm not really a believer in things like astrology or divination. I'm more into the symbology and the therapeutic and the entertainment facet of it. But I bought this new Rider-Waite deck. It's just absolutely lovely. Like, look, I don't know, there's the Hanged Man here. Look at the embossing on that. I don't know if that's going to show up. It's just gorgeous. Now the cards are white on the side. I'd prefer some black edging or gold foiling or something like that on the edges, but I'm just really enjoying playing with these cards. And recently I got another deck too, and this is from a crowd-funded source on the internet. What's it called? Kickstarter. I've bought a few things there, some successfully, some not. This one is called Tarot Disassembled, and I love this. It's basically all the tarot symbols shoved onto the card without without people on there or anything. So it's got a nice red bright edging and these colorful cards that just show you basically the main images of the card, and I find it so interesting. Let me know if you're interested in tarot. Comment below. In fact, I'm so interested that I bought a book on it, The Edu-Semiotics of Tarot. It's a pretty academic read, but it's fascinating. It takes a while to get into. But symbology, it's very Jungian and just fascinating stuff. And apparently I'm not the only one that thinks so, because this is becoming quite the little cottage industry for a lot of artists and people who are into these types of things. So yeah, I thought I would share those two decks with you. I know most of you are into bags on my channel, and hopefully more and more fragrances, because I do hope to create more fragrance content for you in the future on this channel. The only thing is, creating reviews on fragrances does take a little more time. It's not like I can ramble on like I'm doing now. I need to sort of prepare what I want to say about them and sort of script it out a bit. And I thought it was going to be a lot less, I thought I was going to have a lot more free time since the semester ended to do video work, but it's not worked out that way. I have a lot of admin work to do. So yeah, apologies for not being on the channel, but we'll hopefully remedy that soon. Okay, I will stop rambling on now, and hope you stay in good spirits in light of everything that's going on in Eastern Europe right now. If you want to feel better in general, I recommend candles and of course perfume. Today I'm using Shea and Blue Salt Caramel, and that's everything like it sounds it should be. It's sweet, it's edible. It's salted caramel. It can be a little sickly for some people, but I'll review this later on. Love it. Makes me feel yummy and cozy. All right, my lovelies, I will talk to you about a perfume of some sort in the next video. Bye-bye. Mwah.